Hi again, it's Alison, and this video will focus on imagery and simile analysis. The poem to be analyzed in this video is The Valley of Stillness by Edgar Lee Masters. Let's start. First, what is imagery? Imagery is a literary device used in poetry, novels, and other writing that uses vivid description that appeals to a reader's senses to create an image or idea in their head. Through language, imagery does not only paint a picture, but aims to portray the sensational and emotional experience within text. These are 7 types of imagery. Number 1, visual imagery, related to shapes, colors, light, shadow, or even patterns. Number 2, auditory, which appeals to a reader's sense of hearing. Gustatory, related to flavors such as sweet, salty, or even spicy. Olfactory, which is related to smells such as the smell of fresh rain, smoke from a fire, or gasoline. Number 5, tactile imagery, related to textures, temperature, wetness, dryness, etc. Number 6, kinesthetic imagery, related to speed, slowness, falling, or even fighting. And the last one, organic imagery, related to the most primitive sensations in the human experience such as hunger, fatigue, fear, and even emotion. Now, what is a simile? In a previous video, I talked about the difference between a metaphor and a simile since they are similar. A simile is a figure of speech that makes a comparison showing similarities between two different things using the words like or as. Take a look at this example. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love is like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. From A Red, Red Rose by Robert Burns. Before getting into the analysis of the Valley of Stillness, please keep in mind these tips. To analyze imagery, look for descriptions in a text and make sure that they appeal to the reader's senses and help to imagine in a vivid way what is being described. And to analyze similes, look for comparisons that include the words like or as. Let's continue with the analysis of The Valley of Stillness by Edgar Lee Masters. These are 2 lines from the poem. The first one is an example of imagery. It says, "the eyes that shone with truth." It describes the eyes of a person which are very expressive. It is an example of visual imagery because shine is something that people perceive through the eyes. The second line says their loyalty was broken as a picture. It is an example of a simile because it compares loyalty to a picture and also includes the word as. A picture is something fragile and easy to break, and loyalty is also fragile and easy to break. That's why they are being compared. These are other 2 lines from the poem. The first one says, "the hands whose touch was life." It is an example of tactile imagery because it describes how the touch of these hands felt. They could be warm and comforting hands, which is a sign of someone being alive. The second line says, "and their peace came and departed as summer." It is an example of a simile because it compares peace to the summer. It means that peace lasted only for a while and then went away. In the same way, the season of summer only lasts for a period of time. So it means that their peace was fleeting according to the poem. To sum up, I give you these recommendations. Imagery should be analyzed carefully. There are several types of it. Imagery helps to imagine and understand the text in a better way. The words like and as indicate where a simile is. It is important to analyze the similarities between the subject of a simile and the thing it is compared to, in order to understand the text in a deeper way. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this information is helpful for you so you can analyze different texts.